All right, and we are live. It's late. Hope everybody's having a good one. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Internet? Welcome to the 19th episode of my channel. I'm Jordan Davis. I'm a passionate digital marketer dedicated to helping entrepreneurs, creatives, and artists thrive using digital and traditional marketing and sales. Uh, 16 years experience, helped over 100 clients, and I'm here. I'm making daily content um, to help people and also to document my journey. If you are an passionate, um, creative entrepreneur that's stuck, facing a creative block of some kind, make sure to let me know. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the subscribe button. Click the bell symbol to get all the notifications. Drop a like, drop a comment, and let me know what your biggest hurdle is and how I can help. All right, so that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm getting better. Uh, and with practice, when I finally get it like perfect on off the top of my head, it's gonna sound easy, but only the people that watched me practice and fail. I had to fail getting that intro before you get it right. But people don't care about when you're failing. They only care about when you're successful. And that's what this episode is about, building a foundation for success. And I could speak from personal experience. I started my network of success when I was 19. I put all my chips on social media. It wasn't even really digital marketing at the time. It was, everybody was saying social media, like social media was taking over, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. Um, yeah, and the first wave of clients are still friends of mine, um, and they're successful. That's also another great thing about building a network. If it's an honest to God network, like family type vibe, you'll see them hit. You'll see your network get successful. You'll all get successful. It's almost like a generation of success if you do it right. Don't see people as opportunities. People might present you opportunities. You might find an opportunity, with somebody or chasing somebody, but people are not opportunities. And you can feel when somebody thinks you're an opportunity. They know you think they're an opportunity. Um, don't play yourself. Yeah, check yourself. Reality checks are expensive. That's how you pay for your mistakes. Reality checks. Um, okay. Yeah, you want to build a lifelong network, y'all. I look forward to seeing my network years from now. I have international client of mine, Hassan. I forgot his last name, but we're supposed to have. We both started digital marketing at a similar time. We both got into it, took it seriously around the same time, around 2016. And he was one of my first clients I met on Facebook, and we still check in on each other to this day. And we're actually supposed to have dinner in Dubai one day, and we said that like a long time ago. Like now, what's it? That was 9 years ago, and I see that we're closer now. We're a lot closer to it happening like naturally. Like it not being a big super duper event. Just like, hey, I'm gonna be in Dubai. Me too. Like, yo, that's crazy. Um, yeah, that's amazing. Seeing the people around you in your network is part of success. If you're not helping them, not helping them. If you're not, I would say morally supporting. Yeah, you don't even really have to like help them make the success. Just being there, being a solid part of the network is underrated, especially if they're like-minded. Um, like-minded entrepreneur, artist, or creative. It'd be very important. Sorry, itchy eye. It'd be very important and clutch to to treat their success as like an extension of yours. All right, so um, just a gentle reminder before I go any further. Your content, your brand, is only for the people that like it or need it. Please don't let yourself be weighed down by so many views on your success or standards, or people have their idea of what your success looks like, and that's why I like to use the word thrive, because success should be subjective. I feel like thrive is conversationally more subjective than success. Like success looks like, fancy car, fancy house, hot, sexy, um, and it's more thrive is more conversational to me. Thrive is a lot more conversational. Um, where are we at? One of the things to do, um, a key habit. All right, so I'm gonna go through some key habits. Keeping your eye on the prize, uh, fleshing out your vision. I have a vision board. I'll share my vision board with y'all one day, I think. Or should it be private? I don't know. But make a vision board. If you don't know how to make one, please research it. I do not like holding hands with like step by step baby tutorials with people, because I've worked with those type of clients and they want you to hold their hand and help them like make money, and it's for free. Like, don't you see I'm trying to do it, but you're not telling me the right way to do it. Like, look it up, read it, figure it out. Oh, I have to read this whole thing. Oh, this tutorial is so long. Yeah, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Look up vision boards. Look up how to work. It's very important. You don't have to tell anybody. Um, you don't have to tell anybody. Make a vision board. Let it be yours, and when put you put where you see yourself being successful, and think of like, I am like this, and think of how you are successful in the future, if you can't think of what the vision is. All right, so keeping a daily reminder. I just like super stuttered. A daily reminder of your vision, keeping your mind on the prize. It's a very good habit. Some people do it with something on the wall, maybe a memento. Um, figure out how you're gonna remind yourself of the vision every day. Uh, it's very important for success. from what I've seen and felt. Here's an underrated habit, key habit to success. It's underrated and key. Diet and exercise. Sounds, you might roll your eyes or whatever. Diet and exercise, y'all. It's underrated. It there's no way it doesn't. They're gonna start showing it in studies and stuff. It heals you mentally and physically. It heals you. It will keep you at 100% physically, which gives you a mental boost, which you then use to deal with stress and executing executively. What? What is it? Executing? I don't know. Executively? Execute. In my mind, it was like, slow down, man. It's too many EX words. But yeah, diet and exercise is very underrated, y'all. Do that. Make the vision board. Diet and exercise. Stop eating such a big breakfast. You don't need a big breakfast. Piece of toast, some oatmeal, or a piece of fruit, and then you can't sit up and eat, 1,000 calories and then turn around and eat another 1,000 calories and then turn around and eat another 1,000 calories. Uh, um, I do intermittent fasting. I'm not supposed to eat after 10 o'clock, but I do because I'm a fat boy at heart, and I don't eat until about what 12, 1 to 12, and I'll get about 1,700 calories by 7 o'clock, and then I'll snack after that, and that keeps me at my weight perfectly. My intermittent fasting routine keeps me perfectly at my weight, and then exercise cuts me down, and helps get rid of. Well, there's no way exercise is not good for you. Diet and exercise, y'all, it's underrated. I'm telling you, it will help. It's a great habit. It's a great habit. Meditation and prayer. I'm not gonna go into it too much. What I'll say is meditation is like downloading instructions, and prayer is like realizing or thanking, being grateful for the instructions, or being grateful for past instructions. I don't know. Sure, I don't get it, but whatever it is, pray. Or if you don't pray, don't pray. Double meditate if you don't pray. If you don't believe in God or anything, double, triple meditate then. I'm not saying you gotta pray to be successful. I'm not saying that. But yeah, meditate, pray. It's another underrated. And look, these are all free. I'm vision board, diet, exercise, meditation, prayer. Y'all, I used to talk about these things for years and I wasn't doing it every day. I would tell people, yeah, you should meditate, yeah, you should exercise, blah blah blah. And it's only now at 35, I can look back at 5 years of me taking my own advice and seeing the big difference. Like, I used to get bad inflammation. I had chronic pains. I was overweight. I had back pain. I had a bunch of stuff wrong, and I couldn't figure it out. And I was stressed out, going through divorce, hit rock bottom, blah blah blah. Diet and exercise, meditation and prayer changed everything, y'all. Dramatically. Like, Mary Poppins came down with an umbrella and sang a magic fucking song, magic song. I cussed. I cussed, but I'm trying not to cuss on live because I can't edit it the way I want to. Let's continue. Um, Meditation and prayer. Have milestones. Celebrate your milestones. Um, and for setting and finding new business goals. Um, so for me, and what I had learned going into like after you pick your industry or niche, you don't have to be a specialist in it per se. You don't have to have, as long as you have the skill or product or service, you're technically fine. You don't need to have all the information, but very good business habit for success is knowing everything about your industry, knowing all the insights from this year, from the past 5 years. Like, look up to 2020, what is it, 2024 insight or 2025 insights, 2024 insight. Look at the last 5 years of insights and how the look at the changes in the metrics. Um, See what the biggest problems are. See what the industry leaders are saying. Follow them. See what they're talking about. See what they like to do. How do they dress? Where do they go? Industry events, trade shows. Who's gonna be where? Who's doing what? Um, the more you're on top of that, you will become a cornerstone in that industry. It's rare that somebody's an outlier for to me anyway. There are lots of industries. I'm sorry. In my mind, I'm thinking of like an artist or animator that's like on the outside and they're constantly working and trying to get in the industry and they're learning everything and talking to everybody. To me, they would eventually find their lane in that industry and their knowledge would help them 100% because they might be able to find a new avenue. You know, they might find out like, hey, nobody's doing with something nobody does. Uh, um, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Well, I should probably start with the industry. Let me think. I'll go. My favorite example is donuts. A donut shop. I'll go with donuts. That would be like somebody. You know what? No, I don't need an example for everything. I gotta stop doing that. Let's finish. Uh, Absorb every bit of information in your industry. Get nerdy with it. Be a complete nerd. You don't have to tell anybody. You can just 100% dive in. Let it be a knowledge quest. Prove it to yourself. Whatever you need to. You know, learn everything. Learn 100% of your industry. And then when it hits 99%, you know something new just happened, and then you can check it out really quick. Um, you'll be able to see patterns from that, and it's underrated. You'd be surprised how many people are either too busy or don't want to read, and they literally don't know the the new merger is coming and so just acquired the X people from the other company. So this merger is gonna force whoever out or they're gonna have to reveal their XYZ if they want to still play with this new merger and on the field, you know, and they're like, and the other person has no idea of any of this, you know, you could put yourself in a better situation. You could put somebody else in a better position with your knowledge, and that could put you in. That could create an opportunity. Because if you imagine you're randomly, and I'm gonna move on, but your knowledge and insight, you're at a trade show with 99% knowledge, looking for what's new in your industry. You network with somebody, then you tell them about the merger, and they're like, "There's a merger? I've just been so busy." And you show them, "Yeah, so and so is merging." Then they have it in, and you get an opportunity. Oh, Steve is work so and so and so and so. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, I got a guy that needs you to take care of. Blah blah. Yeah, blah blah. Yeah, call Steve. You know, I'm wildly blowing that out of proportion and exaggerating, but knowing your industry insights, knowing the leaders, what's hustling and bustling in your niche, your industry is very very important. You should know all the pain points. You should know all the bait and switches. You should know all the tricks and trades. And yeah, that'll help you stay ahead of the trends. Being at 100%, 99% um, for your business is vital. You know, even if unless you got like a super stable business and you just need some digital marketing and you know it's not super competitive and all that stuff. Or like you know like you don't have to worry about trends and all that stuff. Um, but you do want to stay ahead of trends. Also, experiment new formats with your content, with your business model. And I'll say it again: make sure you try new formats with your content and your business model. Not to replace, but just to test. Just to test. Constantly testing. And if you're not testing, or if you don't want to test, pay somebody to test. And figure it out. Um, it's a very very great habit of experimenting new formats because you might be able to save yourself some time and money. Um, Another great business tip for long-term success: collaborating within your network, finding like-minded people, and coming up with a common goal that you can work on together and combine your interests, following, you know, whatever it is, um, work together. But again, like I said earlier, don't see them as an opportunity. See them as making content with family because this is your entity. This isn't you. This isn't your ego. This is what's best for the LLC, the brand. Um, it's not necessarily how you feel. It's would the brand benefit from doing a collaboration with whatever donut shop, you know? Not how do you feel about the donut shop and the owner or whatever. Just bottom line, would the entity brand benefit from it? Uh, uh, get out your way sometimes. I have to get out my way. I've ruined some stuff because I couldn't get out of my own way. Um, yeah, make sure you get out of make sure you get out of your own way, y'all. Don't hold back on collaborating. Um, all right, last things are key habits and business goals. Or the last of the key habits, and then I'll finish up with business goals. Um, Here's a surprise key habit: consistency. To It's like a verb, I think. I think it's like a verb, but consistency is not a verb. I don't know. But being consistent is a very good habit. Like today, um, the Ravens lost today. Big time Baltimore Ravens fan. We lost in the playoffs by 2 points. And I was crushing. Couldn't believe it. I was just so, I didn't want to, I don't know. I think if I made this video earlier, my team would have won. But I ended up completely forgetting, and then during the game, I got a reminder, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Yesterday seemed like such a blur, or I think I did one late yesterday, and my timing was, I didn't even get a grip on myself until about 3, 5 o'clock today. And that was way over when I was supposed to do. But I'm still doing it. I'm still consistent. I still haven't missed a day. I'm 100% consistent with this. Even if it's like, I don't feel horrible or I got stuff to do. Consistency. Dependable. Um, you have to be dependable. Your brand needs to be dependable. It needs to be dependable like a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich. That's the level of dependability, or that's the level of consistency that you need. Um, Needs to be hand breaded, pickle brine and hand breaded. No, but consistency is a great habit. Planning everything. I thought I had OCD or something. Growing up, I don't. But I love planning. I love to-do lists. I get like a little dopamine when I cross off an item on my list. Some people don't like to-do lists. I personally love to-do lists. I love planners. I love calendars. That's just me. I feel like it's a great habit. Uh, I would, advise to implement some type of planning thing, situation. Get some planning. Get some planning stuff. I'm doing this. Okay, no, I'm joking. But no, seriously, plan everything out. It'll help you with your manifestations and your actualization, your realization, because you'll be writing your steps to success. Um, on top of, imagine you just, you're fasting, you just exercised, you're dieting, um, you prayed, you meditated, then you're writing out what you. I used to say that stuff and I was not doing it. Now, when I wake up and I pray and I meditate and I exercise and then I'm writing and I'm like, yo, I'm so much further from talking about it or thinking I didn't have to do that every day. I thought it was like when I feel bad, I'll meditate. If I'm angry, I'll meditate. If I'm stressed, I'll pray, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, no, you got to do that every day, y'all. I'm telling you. I told you. All right. Um, Learn skills in your preferred method. Find your preferred method. Some people can't stand reading, but can listen to an audiobook and retain just as much information from as somebody that read it. So you might need to listen to audiobooks. You might need video. Whether it's tactile, whether it's reading, auditory, or visual. Figure out your preferred reading method, and it might have changed. Recheck your learning method, and 100% dive into some new skills that are relevant into your industry. And if you're taking advice from the very beginning of the video, you've already looked into the industry insights, and you know what skills your industry's leaning towards, with soft skills, with hard skills, and you might be able to figure out exactly what skills will help you get further um, within your niche. Um, Engage with your audience authentically. Ask questions, build relationship, build rapport. Um, I'm an extremely authentic person. I'm just like this in real life, y'all. There are some people, and you can tell when they're being kind of corporate-y, that that's not really how they call it professional, but it's finally wearing off. Like, okay, why do I have to be fake to be professional? You, you don't talk like this every day. You don't talk. You don't talk. That's not even normal cadence. You don't talk like that. Um, you're saying that just in case this is being recorded, and you're like verbally protecting yourself from lexical ambiguity and double speak and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. Um, it's not healthy. At the end of the day, I think if you're going to be authentic, I think you should be authentic. Um, Mess up, be yourself, cause yeah, I don't, the fake it till you make it thing is sick. I don't, I, in certain, I don't think you should fake who you are to make it. I think like faking website activity, that's, as long as it's not like a felony or whatever, like getting your friends to buy stuff on your website and then saying that there's traffic on the website. Or is that a crime? I don't know. Don't listen to me, y'all. But um yeah, let me shut up. I don't think that's either way, be authentic. Be 100% authentic, y'all. Don't um don't fake it. You don't have to fake it. And you don't have to be cool either, cuz your audience is here for you. They like you. That's the important thing. They like you. That's it. Or are you gonna worry about people that don't like you? My father taught me, like, don't, like, there are people that don't like you. Like, not, oh, what if they just got to know me? No, no, no. They're never gonna like you. They're never they're never gonna like you. Why do you want them to like you? That's the problem. Like, they're strangers. They're gonna go about their day. They don't like you. Stop trying to hedge your bets against these people that don't like you. It's okay. Just focus on the people that do. If 5 million people don't like you and 500,000 do, are you really gonna focus on the 5 million? Like, focus on the whatever the other ones. Um, Here's another great habit. That's a verb to me. I think gratitude. Gratitude as a habit. Like, thank God for everything, y'all. Thank God for these chips. Thank God for this journal. Thank God for the pen. Like, and you might think, that's too much, or you're being funny. Like, nah, I'm serious. Thank God for everything. It doesn't. Again, if you don't believe in God, then thank, I guess, science. I don't know. Is that what they do? Yeah, thank science or civilization and humanity. Yeah, thank humanity for everything. Um, but yeah, gratitude is a great habit, because then you start realizing everything is a blessing. Everything really is. There's so many things we take for granted in this world, and you don't realize how grateful you are for it till it's taken from you. Don't wait. Don't wait. Thank God I have two arms, you know? And people might think that's funny or whatever, but I'm super serial. I can't imagine losing one of my arms or a leg or something. Oh, God. I'm grateful for my limbs. I suggest, implore you practice finding gratitude in everything. Um, then also your network will see that you're thankful for everything. And guess what your network needs? Your network needs a positive you more than you would ever imagine. Um, Especially if you're surrounding yourself with successful people, they're gonna go through the ups and downs, high stress and everything. But if they know you could, and that's another opportunity by being authentically grateful. They need positive, grateful people around them. You know, successful people do. So it would do, to me, it would do nothing but help your network, um, help that family that you're building. The foundation of success is, to me, happy clients, happy uh, sister companies, cousin companies. Um, hey, happy clients, happy network, happy. Like, happy to see you. Like, you open the door, ding ding, and it's like, oh, hey, what's going on? Or you see a client and they're like, oh, hey, what's going on? You don't want to see a client and they're like, a past client, and they're like, you want them to be happy. It's family, y'all. It's like building your entity's family. Like, we have our family. You need to choose the family for your brand or identity. I mean, for your brand or entity, for your LLC. Um, Not easy. Not easy. All right, business goals, and then I'm done, y'all. What? Oh, shoot for the moon. Um, with business goals, don't hold back on your ideal. Um, don't hold back. Don't say. Imagine you really want to go to the moon, but you're like, okay, I want to build a telescope, and then because you're thinking, I'm going to build a telescope, and then I'm going to get a grant for this, and I'm going to join this astronautical program, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna be on this. That might be your plan, but like, um, hold on. That might be your plan, but if you were to skip all of that in between, and push, I want to go. I want to. Ah, damn it. No, that's not a good analogy. Shoot for the moon. Um, if you aim for the shoot for the moon, because if you aim for the trees you'll end up in the bush. There's a saying like that, but basically, like, your aim will fall short, so aim higher so it'll land further, is the premise of it. Like, you shoot for the moon, you might end up in the stars. Is that it? Yo, I gotta look up sayings before I start saying them, because this could be clipped and I could embarrass myself later. Sorry if I've offended any people that know those sayings. Sayings. Um, I was gonna make a Dragon Ball Z joke, but I decided not to. I decided not to. You're welcome. Okay. I crossed this out. Yeah, I gotta stop with the analogies. Shoot for the moon, and this other one is not. It's not hidden. Imagine a 75-year-old successful version of yourself. Then, what did they do to get there? I want you to think about that. I want you to think about how they got there realistically, not making up stuff. How did 75-year-old successful you get there? What did they do? What do you think they did? Really think about it. And they're happy too. They built success around their passion and beliefs. So what's that? How did they do that? What's that look like? And that's probably why I crossed it out. That's not the right way to set goals. But I do like to say, what's the successful version of you look like? Like the version of you that is making 6, 7 figures from your passion, your skills, your gifts, and your talents, and the stuff you love to do. Like you wake up every day and that's not a job. You know, what is that? And then realistically, write out what needs to happen. Like somebody might say, you might think, I want to be I want to own a car dealership. Somebody might want to work in an oil rig. Like what? Like, yeah, I want to work in an oil rig. You mean like run it, like a foreman or something? Like, no, I wanna do the thing. And it's like, okay, hey, look, figure it out. That could be their dream. Who am I to say they can't thrive being an oil rig worker? I think they make like really good money too. Um, Whatever it is, figure it out. How to reverse engineer that. Write down the exact steps that you need to do to make that happen. Um, it's not easy. It's not easy, y'all. It should take time. It should be very hard. Well, not very hard. It should be a process. And I implore you to embrace that process. Don't worry, I'm almost done, y'all. Thank you. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment, and click the notification bell so you get all the alerts on my videos. That was it. Try to think of your business goals moving in 5 to 10 years at a time, generally 10. Um, like the big goals, like okay, we should have it in 10 years. We should have a new location, or in 10 years we should be grossing, you know, 8 figures, or seven, yeah, 7 figures, whatever it is. Um, what else? Yeah, it could be launch prototype in 5 years, secure capital for first wave of product, secure first government contract in 7 years, blah blah blah. Um, yeah, you want to think 10 years from now. What's the next logical step? Because don't think unrealistic. Don't think, okay, in 10 years, I want to have 55 franchises, or I want to have 50 franchises, one in every state. And it's like, I'm not saying you can't do that, because some people are waiting for somebody to deny them the realization so they can, feel empowered to, I don't know about being delusional. But in the same instance, I understand it. And I wouldn't push away from that because they could be shooting, that could be them shooting for the moon. They could say, oh, I want to have 50 franchises, one for every state. And I go, that's unrealistic. And they're like, no, no, no. And they're like delusional about it. And then they try and they only end up with 7. And it's a life changer for them. And everything goes great. That's why I can't knock it because I know that's the path to success. Just hearing it is a little concerning. Like, 50, one for every state. All right, let's do it. That's my job. Figure it out. If they do tell me, I want one in every state, let's figure it out. You know. But yeah, you do want to think about 5 to 10 years at a time with your goals, like what's realistically possible for happening in 10 years, and then what should I want to accomplish um, by then. And yeah, success is subjective. Don't let anybody tell you what your success looks like. It does not involve um, fancy cars, expensive houses and stuff. Because then once you uh, do some get some research, you learn that the people that are being paid that much, they're not making that much money. Because most of the people, celebrities and stuff that you see with that much money, they're being paid. They're not running a business and showing you the profits. Some are, but like they're being paid. Those are rich people being paid by wealthy people. You really you gotta see what they're not the business people. They're not yeah, they're not the business people. They're not all the artists. But don't look at them and think that that's what success looks like. You know, it's not. It's completely subjective. Because imagine, I've seen a farmer with lots of numbers in his bank account, and you would have never known. You would have never known that man had that much money. Now, he farming equipment and all that stuff is very expensive. It probably wasn't that much money to other farmers, but like seeing that number was like, yo, that's a lot of money, man. Um, but again, if you saw him in real life, you would see dirty. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Z. You would see hard working clothes. There we go. See, I saved that one. That was a catch. You would see hard working, rough hands. I keep what are they called? The straps. I keep thinking collar straps. They're not. It's not collar straps. Um, the things. Suspenders. Yeah, suspenders. Hard working. You wouldn't have thought he had hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you see his farm, and it looked like there's a chicken coop, there's a house with additions on it, and then there's like a whole bunch of land and a beat up truck, and you would know this dude was successful. You Even if he was walking in the mall, you wouldn't know he's successful, and he don't care because he knows he's successful. So don't let them yeah, don't let them get to you. Um, don't let them tell you what your success should look like. Your success could look like $75,000 a year, and you've just figured out like, hey, that's perfect. That's all I need. And again, here's where your brain is, y'all. One person you might see 75,000 and think I need a little bit more, but I can make it work. A parent might see that 75 and go, I got 3 kids. I'm not gonna waste my fucking time on this shit. And you're like, whoa, what's up with it? Why are you so angry? Then another person could see that 75 and think, that's perfect for me to travel the world with. Like, great, I'm gonna get that 75 and I'm gonna travel the world. This is perfect. This is all I needed. This is exactly what I needed to travel. Oh, all right. That's my body telling me to wrap it up. Oh, but yeah, building success, long-term success isn't about short moves. It's not about making flips, making money. It is the relationships around you and the authenticity that you give off, or the authenticity that your brand or entity business gives off. That's what people care about. If you're an artist and you're not, or you're an entrepreneur, whatever you are, and you're not an extrovert, you're not gonna go out and get that money, or you're not gonna go out and talk to people about getting that money. And that's even like email, because introverts don't email either. So I'm not just saying it has to be physical, but whatever it is, you have to go out and get it. You have to. You gotta go out and get it. Nobody's gonna help you. My body is like, all right, wrap it up, man. God damn. This big head light skinned nigga can talk for hours. I hope that doesn't get my channel banned. I doubt it. I mean, but I'm black. If anybody's, I'm not half black or anything. Um, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. But yeah, y'all, building long-term success is very, very important. It's very important. Being authentic, being personable, being valuable, being wanted, welcome. Um, it's not easy. Everybody can't do it, but by implementing, you know, positive habits, also putting boundaries and bridges in place in your life. Boundaries, negative people. You should have zero negative people in your life. Zero. Oh, but what about my cousin? She always zero. I almost. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do an episode, and I'm gonna talk normal. I'm a cuss and stuff. I want to see if it'll probably demonetize me. I don't know. I'm not monetized now. I don't think. But I'm sorry. I'm tired. I just forgot what I was saying. Oh God, I forgot. Yeah, let me call it. It's late. Uh, I'm calling it a night, y'all. I think I got through all the points. Yeah, I got through all the points. Build a lifelong successful network. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Build a vision board. Diet, exercise, meditate, and pray. Break down the milestones. Focus on collaborating within your network, within your niche, with people on the same level. Set and find realistic and practical business goals by scouring your competition, staying informed on data insights and analytics, and stay ahead of the trends as much as possible. Experiment with new formats and absorb every bit of information you can find. The key is going to be keeping these habits up consistently. Consistently. People can tell when you're naturally consistent and positive. It's hard to fake being positive every day. Because then when it comes through, when your regular comes through, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, oh my god, did you see that?" Consistency is a habit. Planning everything be a habit. Um, Learning skills, engaging, um, getting rid of introversion when you know you need extroversion. It's unacceptable. Oh, that's what I was talking about. If you're an introvert, you gotta get out. You gotta get out. You gotta go out and talk to people, y'all. If you're an introvert and you're wondering why it's not business isn't working, you have not talked to anybody. Um, that could probably be the reason. Uh, I don't want to get in front of a. I don't want to get in front of a camera. Okay, do you see millions of people get in front of cameras changing their lives? Yeah, but I don't want to do it. All right, then don't do it. Stop complaining. Next, y'all might think that's cold or whatever. I I'm done with comfort, like trying to convince somebody to change their life. Fuck, no, no, like no. I'm so glad I stopped. Hey, you got a really good product. If you just did this and did this, you could really blah 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 and just run some paid ads and have an email blah blah blah. Yeah, well, I'm just doing word of mouth. I'm just doing word of mouth. Okay, yeah, but you're doing word of mouth, but blah blah blah. Um, Let me stop. I'm rambling. I'm tired. I'm delirious, y'all. Let me get out of here. Um, yeah, be authentic. Ask questions. Gratitude. Shoot for the moon. Balance your ambition with reality checks. All right, y'all. I probably talked way too much on this one. I love y'all. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment, click the notification bell so that you get all the alerts for my videos. I love y'all. Please continue to do the right thing. And yeah, building a foundation for success. Lots of plans, lots of seeds. Takes a lot of time, but the rewards uh, pay for themselves, pay dividends for themselves uh, easily. But it's a lot of it's a lot of work. We're talking long term success. But if you have any questions, feel free to find me. Um, Reach out to me in the comments. Check out my link tree. Email me. Do whatever you have to. I love y'all. Continue doing the right thing. Be the best version of yourself. And I will see you tomorrow. Love, peace, chicken grease.